you ask for it. So sometimes I think too, like we might take it to heart, but I think a lot of times publicists, they put just to like see, but then the reality is the publicists need you too. So it's like always this game of don't do this, but then I don't know. They need you too. I think you might be surprised how it ends up.
Well, that's the only thing before we move on. I was going to say is like, what goes around comes around in this business. Like, I do think this bridge is burned at the moment, but like, you look at like a Jill Zarin and be like, we're cool. Like, I like Jill. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I guess Jill loves you.
She's like, so like the bridges you burn are not always like you repair things. And again, I am not being cocky. I do not want to burn a bridge. I do not think I'm better. I am not arrogant, but I'm not going to compromise this show and these listeners. Like when someone wants like 45,000 edits, like this isn't like fucking milk toast. I can name you the Bravo podcast you can go listen to if you want smiles and rainbows and fake shit. I'm not going to do that because like I don't need any more enemies today. Anyway, we have another fan. Someone else is like liking our last episode on Salt Lake. Miss Jen Shah. Did you see that?
Yeah, now I'm nervous. I'm going to end up on her story as being blasted for something. Yeah, I mean, actually, you know what was funny? It was a big week for us. A lot of Bravo and celebrities. I mean, I'm talking Jill Zarin, Jen Shah, Donnie Wahlberg, Jenny McCarthy. I mean, we had a lot of interaction on our podcast.
Donnie, so what was it? So we talked about Jenny joining and Donnie, I saw Donnie responded to you and said something.
Okay. So, and I aired that episode. I found that one of our discussions that there is a rumor going around that Jenny McCarthy is going to be on RHOBH and she's replacing Lisa Rinna, right? Okay. So
which it's brilliant. It's a brilliant idea.
Brilliant. And even though they're denying it, we all know people deny until the day they appear on a show, right? Probably for contract reasons. So Jenny had put up, I don't know, something, I think it was maybe like a makeup transformation or whatever. And I said something to the degree of, okay, blink 4 times if you're going to be on the new season of RHOBH. And interesting, because I actually think this is an interesting sign, although I know they're very tightly married. Donnie Wahlberg jumps in and goes, like all kinds of, O's.
I saw that.
We love watching, but we are not going to be on. I don't know. I thought to myself, and then I wrote back, are you kidding me? PK, Mauricio, you, Harry, it's NKOTB, 2.0. And then he kind of laughed or whatever, right? But I was like, I don't know. It was an interesting denial very quick. They get thousands of comments. Why are you answering mine? Now, I know he's very interactive with the audience. I mean, they go to Waffle House with their fans. I mean, they are very interactive, but I thought you jumped on that real quick.
I have a picture with the two of them. I've met them before. They are two, especially Donnie, but both of them are truly lovely people. Lovely.
Oh, they're like, you can tell. And they genuinely are in love with each other, I think is really cool. I mean, I feel like there's no better catch for Bravo. Like if Bravo could nail that, I do think, even though Lisa Rinna says she's the LeBron James of the franchises, I feel like we would forget about Rinna.
You think what, like, I mean, because they are very involved in each other's marriage and what you think Donnie was just too quick to like, oh shit, like we better shut this down because Daddy Cohn is going to like take away our job. Maybe.
I don't know. I kind of, I don't know them. So I don't know how they know the media game though really well, right? They've been in it a long time. I don't know. I just thought the denial was awfully quick, but maybe that works the other way. Maybe Donnie maybe they are not interested. I mean, look, she's a judge on The Masked Singer. I guarantee you Bravo isn't going to pay her the money she's making because she's been doing Masked Singer how many seasons? 5?
And what an easy, I'm sure it's not easy, but what a pleasant, you sit with Nicole Scherzinger and Ken Jeong. I mean, there's no drama, like it's not a bad gig. And Jenny's really right a lot of the time, more than the other judges. She's good at, like, she's not losing that job. So I mean, to sit there for what? Like, I mean, it's not easy, but there's no drama, right? I mean, there's drama with who's walking out over Rudy Giuliani, I guess a once in 7 years drama. But yeah, I mean,
I do think though, the thing with Bravo shows is like, we talk about these women. I mean, people I don't think are going to work and talking about The Masked Singer. You're watching it as like just escapism. You're laying on the sofa, you're watching it with your kids, right? So I do think for them, like for Donnie and Jenny, they don't need the money, but I do think like for publicity wise, like getting people talking about them, Bravo is a way better outlet, like being on RHOBH. But a lot of people, some people are take the money and run. Like maybe you don't care. I don't know.
Like I think Rebecca Romaine and Jerry would be great on it. Mind you, now I don't think Rebecca has that in her. That's just me. Jenny, I think, has it in her. Jenny would be Rinna 2.0. She would snap at you. She would be sloppy, but she would be great. I think Rebecca's too nice. Mind you, Rebecca and Jerry are like the hardest working. Like they're now hosting the new reality Love Boat. Like they're busy. So I mean, I don't think, but I saw Donnie respond to you, and I think that was interesting. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was a very quick denial of like shit before this gets out. But I'm starting to think, because she does say she's the LeBron James, Miss Lisa Rinna. Listen, people don't realize I'm not a flip-flopper. It's that I'm being honest with you in the moment. So if I change my mind every week, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It shows that I'm not like, there's no ulterior motive here. I don't know. I'm starting to think you and Kim D and Lisa Rinna are right. I'm starting to think maybe she ain't going.
Well, and you know, she dropped the whole LeBron James thing. I'm the LeBron James of
I saw
of RHOBH. They
can't afford to lose me.
Can't afford to lose me, just like a couple days ago, right? Like in the midst of everything that's been going down. I mean, I don't know. She's awfully cocky. You know, she is awfully cocky. I don't know. See, I think she's coming back I've said that from the beginning. And
I think you might be right. I think you might be right.
One of the reasons I believe it now is, my theory is, and I'm with you, I'll change my mind next week, but you look at RHOA, they're bringing back the entire same cast they just announced. I think they've learned their lesson. They got destroyed with New York. Destroyed with the OC in this whole fucking thing of shaking these stupid shows up because, oh, they've got to be younger. They've got to be this. They've got to be that. It didn't work. It's not work. It's a colossal fail. So I think they're nervous now. I think they're going to, if the formula works, and I mean, from what people say, RHOBH has enormous ratings.
Huge.
Why are they going to mess? They're not. Stop. They've done this.
And you could still change the show. I mean, look, you'll get rid of Diana and Dorit and Sheree.
I have a theory. I think you keep Dorit now. I have a theory.
You do?
She won me over this week. Dorito won me over. Dorito.
Listen,
earned her season.
When she speaks up, and Crystal had her moment. Listen, I say justice for Crystal all along. I think you need Crystal. I think you need someone who's normal. Crystal ain't afraid. She can speak up. Yeah. I mean, look, there's so much to unpack there. And